fun begins.
Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy Battle from Brothers here, and so today we are going to be covering Grievous, and so we've covered Dooku and Kylo Ren on the channel, so we're moving on with Grievous now. I think we're going to cover all the dark side and then the light side, and if you guys want to tell me what you want me to do the next one on, and make it a dark side, because we're going to finish up the dark side and then the light side, please tell me down in the comments. Now let's jump right on in to the guide. So now starting off with his base stats, his health is above average, pretty high, really high actually, tied for highest to Anakin Vader. It's coming with 800 and a health regen of 250, so if you just try your best to not go below 550 HP if possible, and every time, let's say you go down to 450 health max, so that means you are at 200, so you regen to 450. If you get a trooper kill, you'll get to 20 health back, so you'll be up to 470. And if you get a hero kill, you'll be up to 550. So basically, hero kills are 100 health back, and a trooper kill is 20 health back. So now jumping into his lightsaber damage, 130 from the front, so that will not one-shot any of the classes, and then it will one-shot, and then we 160 from the back, so you'll be able to one-shot officers, specialists, and assaults from the back, but not heavies. So we'll take 2 swings from any angle to kill heavies, unless they were already damaged by by pretty much anyone. So now let's jump into his swing speed. So his swing speed is 1.8 swings per second. So you can get in almost 2 swings per second. So that is really high, like really high, which is really good because you want to be able to get as many hits in as you possibly can. So his lunge distance is very short. Those are I'd say his biggest weaknesses are his big hitbox, his lunge speed, and his stamina. So basically his lunge speed is very short. Like you're going to be going like 2/3 of the distance of like Luke or Anakin or someone like that. And then the second one is a little bit shorter for pretty much every hero. So his stamina, I would just say with Grievous, if you're blocking blasters, don't ever do that. Don't ever bother to block unless like you're blocking from a lightsaber attack and it's like Hero Showdown or HVV. That I would understand, or if you're just in a 1v1 in Galactic Assault or Capital Supremacy. That I would understand, but don't block when there's a heavy there. That's not going to do you any good, and you're just going to run out of stamina in 2 seconds, and he'll already have dealt 50 damage to you. And by the time you get to him, he'll have already dealt like a lot of damage past your health regen point. So don't bother blocking, just dodge or to the side or something like that. Jump around them or dodge. Yeah, just don't block anything but blocking. Unrelenting advance if you want to, that's more of a last resort, but yeah. So now we're gonna just jump into his some general tips. So now we're gonna talk about how you want to tips and how you want to treat him on the battlefront. How you want to treat him and tips are gonna help you more than any star card could. So you want to use Grievous as kind of a tank. He's very good at flanking, so if you get behind a lot of enemies, I suggest you do Claw Rush or Thrust Surge to start into it. So he's not, he's partly a glass cannon if you're blocking, but other than that, he's an absolute tank. So just don't block, basically, unless it's a saber hero. But if there's any blasters shooting you, never block. Just get out of there or take the trooper out or whoever you're facing. So yeah, don't ever block and try to just be fast-paced with Grievous. It really helps to not go slow-paced and go, keep moving around. And when you see for example, if you see a assault, don't go up to them just running towards them until you get them swing. Instead of, like, let's say you're 20 meters away. I'd suggest jumping, dodging until you get to them, then you swing. Then they probably only will get 1-0 hits on you. Then if you just went up to them, ran up to them, and they're just shooting you away, and you'll get like half of your health taken out. And same goes for reinforcements. Never just rush them. You gotta dodge or jump and that kind of goes for heroes too. So just make sure you're not really just letting people spam you, because you have to know that Grievous, if you try to block, it's not going to do anything, and Unrelenting Advance has very low mobility. So unless you're in a tight corner and the enemy players are very stupid and they'll just walk and try to keep hitting you, you're in bad luck. So yeah, try not to get yourself in those situations, and flanking is really good for him, and just going down always fine. So like a couple tips is with Claw Rush is to go in the hallway and Claw Rush everyone. So now we're going to jump into some star cards, and remember to not treat him as Darth Vader. That's not how you should be treating him. You should be treating him as kind of a little bit more like Luke for the light side, but he has a little bit more health. So yeah, now we're going to jump into some star cards. So the star cards I like to run are Beating Heart, which gives you a extra 100 health regen. So then you won't go, once you hit 450 health, you can drain every single bit of that health. So at this point, try not to go below 450 health. And when I'm talking about the star cards, I mean all at max ranked. So yeah, just if you're wondering, like, why is mine like 50? Why is mine 75? Okay, so that's out of the way. So the next one is Lineup Weaklings. So Claw Rush does about 140 damage or 130 or something like that. But if you use Lineup Weaklings, it will have 30 more damage with it. So it will one-shot 3 of the 4 classes, Officer, Specialist, and Assault. And the difference between one-shotting all these guys and not is if you just go down a hallway or you're at like 3 HP and if you take them out with the saber, you're probably going to die. If you just, take them out with if you just use Claw Rush, it can take out so many people. And one tip with Claw Rush that you guys are going to need to know is that you can hit people multiple times by turning around. And the last card I like to run is Sith Trained. It allows you to have 30 more damage, but 25% less stamina. And already his stamina is not good. So I mean, I don't run it because I don't really need his stamina to be good or not. I just need to know that I can one-shot people with my swings. So yeah, those are my star cards for HVV, Hero Showdown, and every game mode. For me, I don't change that setup one bit. I mean, you could run Flesh is Weak, which gives you 5% for every 10% health is gone, but I don't like that card that much. And tell me in the comments if you guys like any other cards, and if you guys use any other cards. And so yeah, now we're gonna jump into his abilities and how you should use them. So his first ability is Thrust Surge, and this will deal 150 damage. So it will one-shot 3 of the 4 classes. So just remember, if you're facing off against the heavy, it won't one-shot them, but it staggers them to the ground. And this is very effective on low health heroes or full health heroes, because if you get them, that's already 150 gone, and then you can get 1 or 2 swings in if they're a saber, and you can get 3 or 2 if they are a blaster. So and it's a lock-on ability, so like there's a certain range it has, and yeah. So, I mean, just use this wisely. Don't, if there's 10 enemies and they're all blasters, don't just try to take out one. I would suggest using Claw Rush, which is the next ability, and it won't one-shot any of the classes, but with the star card Lineup Weaklings, which I already talked about in this video, it will be able to one-shot 3 of the 4 classes. So his last ability is Unrelenting Advance. It's not a good ability. I don't suggest anyone ever uses it. It's kind of just a last resort ability. I personally never use it. I just don't need it. And I mean, it does deal damage, but you have to have a stupid player to run it. And you can use it as kind of a block, but that's really safe if you want to use it, because most of the time you're just gonna get someone run to the back, and you have low sensitivity, so you can't do anything. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I do suggest you follow my star cards, unless you have a different setup that works for you. But I am level 145 with Grievous, and I'm pretty good with him. I'm not like the best player in the world or anything like that, but I am a pretty good player, so listen. And if you have watched the whole video, thank you very much. Subscribe if you are new, turn on notifications, and hit the like button if you enjoyed. And feel free to dislike if you didn't enjoy it, and tell me why in the comments so I can improve. See you on the next one, guys. Peace. Oh, and one more thing. I have a Discord, so if you guys want to join that, there will be a link in the description down below. So yeah, guys, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace. This is the real time.